Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I wanted to share my thoughts on the April Boxycharm. I've tried and all the products out so I can give you like mini reviews on everything that came in the April Boxycharm to let you guys know whether or not I feel like the box is worth $21 a month. And then we're also going to go over the products that are inside of the May box. Now I will tell you guys, this is the second time I'm filming this video. For some reason all of my footage got corrupted, so I have tried some products out from the May box just because the video, I didn't realize it was corrupted until I was like editing it, uploading it, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So anyway, I do know everything that's inside of there, and like I said, I have given a couple things a little bit of a shot so to see how they work. So let's get started from last month's box. So the first thing from last month's box is this palette right here. This is the Colourpop You Had Me at Hello palette. This is the one, when you get it, it's like a little bit weird because I had heard on Instagram, I'm pretty sure that's where I heard it from, this palette, if you peel the label off, which I could never get it completely off, you could tell that it was a different palette originally, and it really is. If you look under here, it says Kathleen Lights, so it's a Kathleen Lights palette. So this palette was originally made like in combination with, or made in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, but evidently there was something happened and then that collaboration didn't go through. So instead of Colourpop just tossing the whole palette, they decided to just kind of put a label over it, reuse the palette, which is really smart and economical, so I don't blame them for doing that. Me as a person, if I had a business like that, I would do the same thing. Just utilize what you already have, don't toss it. So the palette itself does look like this. It does include a mirror inside of here, and it's a really pretty palette. I really did enjoy this. I've tried it several times and used many different colors out of here. I feel like this palette is actually really good. So even if Kathleen Lights would have collaborated with this, this is something that I felt like would have been a big hit. So I do have her other palette, the one that she did with Colourpop, which is called the, what is that one called? It's called the Dream Street. So I feel like her color choices are actually really good, but I heard she didn't actually pick these colors. I think Colourpop actually picked these colors, and I think that was another reason the collaboration didn't happen. But for me, I love the color choices in here. I love the purples, I love the browns, I love the golden colors. I think it's just a perfect palette, especially for someone who just wants more of a basic palette. It's beautiful. It blends really well. The colors are very pigmented. I had no problems with this palette whatsoever. I loved this. I think the value for this is like $18. Me personally, I would have picked it up regardless. I didn't even know that palette was out. I love Colourpop products because I feel like a lot of their products are just so good, especially their panned, like their palette products are just really, really good. So I am excited about that one. And the next thing is this right here from Adesse. This is the Adesse High Definition Liquid Lipstick. I really do like this liquid lipstick. The only problem I have with it is the wand to it. I feel like the wand is very flimsy. Like when you try to put it on, I feel like the wand just wants to go wonky a little bit on you. So I don't love the wand to it, but the color and the pigmentation is really good. It doesn't seem to bleed on me too bad or anything like that. They found a wipe now. Great. Good job, Tiff. But it doesn't seem to bleed or anything on me, so I really did enjoy the way this worked on my lips. The only thing that I had a problem with, like I said, is the wand. I feel like the wand is a little bit wonky. It doesn't conform to your lips. I like a wand better that's just a little bit more firm, that you can kind of push along to your lips and it's not gonna wiggle around on you. And this one was just a little bit wiggly. Other than that, I think it's a good lip product. It didn't dry my lips out. It just looks like a beautiful color on the lips. It's a great product, honestly. I hadn't tried too many things from Adesse before, so I was excited to try that out. I think I've tried, recently I got a Adesse nail polish that's a really pretty color, so I'm excited about trying more things out from that brand. The next thing is something from Tarte. So who doesn't love getting Tarte and Boxycharm? So this is the Tarte Tartiest Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter. I have the shade Sparkler. So I love the way this product works. The way that I use this product myself was that I mix this in with lotions and things like that and use it on my body to kind of give myself a little bit more color, especially right now because we're getting warmer, but it's not warm enough to where I personally am wearing shorts or anything like that. But I have worn a couple dresses, and so just to tan my legs up a little bit, to make them look a little bit more tan, I use this in combination with lotion, and it really gives my legs almost a perfected look, like the sheer, almost like you bronzed your legs up. Really like the way this works like that. For my face, I cannot use this as a highlighter because it's way too dark. Let me show you the color of it. It just didn't work for me as a highlighter on my skin for my face because the color is just way too deep. So here's what the shade looks like. As you can tell, that is not really a highlighter for me. That's very deep. It's almost like a bronzer for me. So it just didn't work for a highlighter, but like I said, I was able to utilize it in a different way and use it for lotion, mix it in with lotion and put it on my body, and it looks beautiful, honestly. If you have this and your shade is too dark, I suggest trying it like that, just mixing it with your body lotion, and your body will just look so glowy. I love the way it looks, especially if you mix it with like the Sol de Janeiro, so that smells amazing. And you put this on, you're gonna feel like a glowing goddess. Love this. The next thing is something from Dr. Brandt. This is the Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask. That was a tongue twister. So this mask, they recommend that you use this like 3 times a week. There's no way I could use this 3 times a week. I have very dry skin. I can put this on and leave it on for like half of the amount of time that they recommend, and I can only use this once a week. If I do it more than that, my skin dries out dramatically, especially in my chin area. My chin area is very, very dry for some reason. So for me, this is not the best product for my dry skin. I may end up passing this along, but the only reason I don't want to pass it along is because when I did use this, I noticed it really did help to cleanse my pores. My pores felt like they were just better cleansed even when I used my Foreo. So I feel like this is a really great product. It comes out kind of clear and it's got these little blue like balls in it. This sounds really weird. So it's got these little blue balls, and when you break them apart as you're rubbing it into your skin, that does turn blue, so your face turns blue, and then it gets really tight where it's like absorbing or taking out all the particles of your skin, not particles, it's cleaning your pores. So it's extracting your pores. So I really do like this. I just don't know that it's something that I can use very regularly. I think for me, once a week is the max that I can use this. So I think if you have maybe oily skin or normal skin, you're going to enjoy this quite more than I will. But for dry skin, I would say definitely don't use it for as long as they recommend, and do not use it for as many times as they recommend that you use it. So it's just a good product. Just something that's not made for dry skin, which I knew that going into it. I knew that it wasn't made for dry skin, so it's not their fault. It's my fault because I still wanted to try it. The next thing is this right here. This is the Tonya Kirk's the Brow Gel. The only thing about this product is my color is a little bit too dark. Other than that, this is a really great brow product. I love the wand to it. The wand is really, really tiny. Look how tiny that wand is. The wand is super duper tiny. It is very pigmented. You put it onto your brows. You can use just this to like color in your brows. For me especially, because I really do have brows and everything, but my problem is they're so light that I just have to give them some color. So I really like this because I think it does a good job. I just wish that I would have gotten a different color. The color they gave me is the shade Brown Hair number 2. So it's a really deep brown shade. Let me see if I can swatch it for you. So yeah, it's not even coming off as deep as it looks on my brows. I promise you, on my brows it's really deep. So there it even almost looks taupe, but on my brows it looks a lot deeper than that. It almost looks like black brows. Like my brows look like I have coal black brows. So I just think it's a little bit too deep of a color. But if I use that just on the tail ends, it works fine like that. Just for me, I just don't like to use so many different products. I like to use 1 or 2 products and then be done, basically one. So it's a good product, just the wrong color for me. So now we're moving on to the May Boxycharm. Like I told you guys, I've already opened this and kind of did try some things out. So I will tell you guys, they have some things in here this month that was a little bit surprising to me, which is a good thing too that I'm doing this though, that I'm redoing this unboxing. When I first did this, I didn't realize there was something stuck underneath of the foam, because they put this foam inside this box this month. I'll show you guys once we get to that product. But they put the foam in there and I didn't realize there was something else under there, so I didn't even talk about that product in the first video. So the first product I find in here is this right here. This is the Pretty Vulgar. This is called the Ink Blacklist Gel Eyeliner. I love the container to this. The container to this is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like one of those ink things that you dip your quills into, and it definitely has like the little quill in here. I think the quill is super cute. This is something I think would look really cute just sitting on your desk with the little brush to go along with it. It's kind of look like you're getting ready to write a letter or something. I love this container. The container is so cute. The product itself, I thought for sure I was going to not like this at all, because I was like, there's no way this is going to work for me. But I've tried it twice so far already. And I will tell you guys, I don't know if you can even tell that I've tried it. You can maybe see a little bit of dip in there. I don't know. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. So I've tried it twice and I really do like the way this works. It works really well. It's very creamy, goes on very smoothly. It doesn't like skip or anything like that. It doesn't like, if you have wrinkly eyelids, you know, sometimes where it just kind of skips those wrinkles. It fills those in very smoothly, very perfectly. I am in love with this. This might be my new favorite eyeliner, to be honest with you, because it just works really well. I can do a wing with this. I can't do a wing. I am not good at doing a wing. I can do a wing with this, especially with the brush that this came with. So the value for this is $24. It says this highly pigmented gel eyeliner provides quick drying application with enriched vitamin C to condition the lids. Its creamy and water resistant formula allows for smooth application that stays in place all day long. I totally agree so far. I think this is an excellent product, and for $24, I personally would purchase this again, so I'm excited to have that. That's something I probably would not have purchased if I just went onto Sephora and saw that sitting there. I'd been like, nah, I don't need that. I'm not that good at gel eyeliners. Surprised me. It really did. It shocked me in a great way. So the next thing I have in here is from Cover FX. This is the Blurring Primer. Now, I haven't tried this out yet, so this is a full-size primer. So if you guys are interested in getting Boxycharm, this is the type of products you get in here. You get full-size products. So we have a full-size liner, and we have a full-size primer. So what does it say about this? This is the Cover FX Blurring Primer, a lightweight, soft focus primer that blurs the appearance of pores, fine lines, and other imperfections, creating a smooth canvas for flawless foundation application. And it's $38 is the value for this. And I know that price is correct because if you go into Sephora, the price is the exact same. It is $38. This does have like a little bit of a tint to it. It's a primer with a little bit of a tint, but it really does help to blur your imperfections. I don't know if you can tell, like over here I didn't put it and over here I didn't put it, but right here in the middle you can tell it just looks smoother. It really does help to blur imperfections. I'm not sure how good this is going to be for my dry skin, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot and see, because after I saw how much it blurred my hand imperfections, even though it's just not really imperfections, it's pores, even though it blurred my pores on my hand, I'm like, that's something I definitely want to try on my face to see what it does for my scarring, for my acne and things like that. The next thing is a collaboration with Boxycharm. This is the Beauty Creations Matte Lip Gloss. So here's what the color looks like in the box. I love their packaging. The packaging is really cute. The color of the lipstick I am in love with. It reminds me a lot of the one we got last month, which is from Adesse. So here's the Adesse, and here is the new one from Beauty Creations. So Beauty Creations on top and the Adesse on the bottom. So the colors are very, very similar. The Beauty Creations one I feel like might be a little bit more pinky toned, and the Adesse one's a little bit more brown toned. But all in all, I think the color looks beautiful. It does have a wand that's similar to like the Smashbox. Nope, this is not the same one. I have another one that has a wand like that. Where did I see that wand at recently? I have no idea, but either way, the wand is not like that. This one is different. The wand is a regular one. I am confused. I know I saw that wand recently somewhere, so it must not have been this one. So here's what the wand looks like. It's just a regular wand. But it looks like it might be a good product, so I'm excited about trying that out. Let's see what it says about this product. It says, this is the Beauty Creations Liquid Lip Gloss. Beauty Creations Matte Liquid Lip Gloss is specially formulated to provide full coverage that dries to a seamless, smooth, and matte finish. Its lightweight application is long-wearing for an effortless lip color that complements all skin tones. So, I haven't tried it on my lips yet, but it looks like it's going to be a beautiful color, so I'm excited about trying that out. The next thing is a thing that I feel like they kind of like made it a little overpriced in my opinion. So the first thing is from Aesthetica. So this is a brush from Aesthetica. It's called the P12 brush. So it's like a face brush. It's very, very soft. Now I will say that it's very, very soft to the touch. I don't know how it works on my skin yet because I haven't washed it yet. So ones that I put onto my face, I will wash those first. So this says, this is the P12 face brush with synthetic fibers that allow for maximum control. The P12 face brush is perfect for creating seamless look. It says the value of this brush is $27. Aesthetica, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Aesthetica or not, but Aesthetica is a very budget-friendly brand. Like, I had a contour palette from Aesthetica before, and it was a very, very affordable palette. I'm just thinking $27 for a brush from Aesthetica is a little bit pricey. I would say maybe $12, $15, something like that. I feel like this is overpriced. I feel like either they jack the price up to make it look like it's better value than what it really is, or they just are charging crazy prices. Either way, I feel like $27 for that brush is a little bit crazy. The next thing is another set of brushes. So these are also from Aesthetica. So again, like I said, this is a very budget-friendly brand. These are, the first one is your liner brush, which is perfect to use with that gel liner that we got. Then we have a brow brush, so that's perfect, a spoolie. Then we have a little angled brush here. So you get 3 brushes, and these brushes are pretty pricey. So these are the 3-piece eye trio. The Aesthetica Trio series comes with an angled eyeliner brush, a brow spoolie, and a fine-tipped eyeliner brush. A convenient 3-in-1 used for a wide variety of looks, from a subtle wing to a dramatic cat eye. Use the brow brush for fuller, more defined eyebrows. It says $45 for these 3 brushes. Again, I feel like either they jack the price up to make it feel like you're getting a better value, or they're charging too much for brushes, because that's a lot for these brushes that I know Aesthetica is a very budget friendly brand. So that's kind of disappointing in that way. So here's what I was talking about. Like, I thought I was done the last time. I'm like, okay, that's it. That's everything in the box. No, got ready to toss the box and there was something else under here. So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what is that? So there's a palette in here, and I would not even saw this, honestly. So this is a Pur palette. This is called the Pur Highlight and Contour Palette. So here's what it looks like. It reminds me of, I don't know, like, for some reason it reminds me of Anastasia for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. Okay, so this says the 4-shade sculpting palette that features 2 high beam highlighters and 2 matte contour shades that will leave skin sculpted to perfection with highly pigmented and buttery formulas. So the value for this is $30. And Pur is a brand that you can purchase at Ulta, and this does have a mirror to it, so we'll have to see how good the quality is, whether or not I feel like this is actually worth $30, because $30 you can get, is it 30 or is it 45? I can't remember how much the Anastasias are. But either way, I feel like 30 is a little pricey for 4 pans. We'll have to do a little comparison, and I'll figure it out whether or not it's actually a good value or not. So anyway, this is the palette that almost got tossed. So anyway, that is everything in my May box, and I'm going to be trying all those products out in the upcoming month and seeing how good they are, and then I'll let you guys know in June how good everything worked for me and whether or not I feel like it was worth $21. I can tell you that I feel like the April box was definitely worth $21. So far, from what I'm seeing from the May box, it looks like it's going to be worth $21, but I'm going to have to try everything out to find out whether or not it actually is good products and things like that. Let me know if you have any questions, and also let me know, do you get Boxycharm? Did you get the same things I got, or did you get different things? Did you almost toss your palette like I did? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.